Hello everyone, my name is Bangboomme and welcome to episode 1 of Hardcore on Java. I don't have time to ramble. Let's just get started punching trees, must get stuff, and hopefully not die. I mean, let's see how long it goes till I die. So you're probably not going to take that long, knowing me. I die a lot. We now have a pickaxe, so now we're going to try and go out and find some stone. I want to have a stone axe so I can do a whole lot of tree choppings. So we can... Excuse me, phone, I didn't ask you to make noise. Because I think stone tools are going to be a very good thing to have on as quickly as possible. There is a cave here. I am going to risk this just to see if I can get a little bit... Nope. It's a dead-end cave. Well, at least there's a bit of coal here. Found this other cave, but it doesn't have any iron in it. But the sun's getting a bit far down for my liking. I think we're gonna head back to the start of where we just were. Because that lake there, I like that place. I'm gonna build my starter base over there. You know, natural moat protection. Hurry up, food, finish cooking. That sun's moving too fast. I don't want to hurry up. Well, stop not wanting to hurry up and hurry up. Okay, the sun is setting. I have no time to build myself any kind of base, but I did find some wool, so I can just get some dye quickly. Can't dye this stuff, can I? I don't have universal dyeing on. This is a bad idea. I need another white sheep. We are just going to dig in here. Yep, this is going to be the location of our first base. Well, I think what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to dig out this area a little bit, and I shall be back probably when it becomes daytime again. I'll be right back. Well, I'm still waiting, so I'm just gonna, over here, dang it, this isn't, 2, 3, 4, how did I get 6 when there's 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, there's supposed to be another hole over here. I'm going to take this right here and just start digging down. It appears to be sunlight out, so we're going to cautiously poke our heads out. And then we're going to do a bit of tree clearing around here because I don't want there to be skeletons or zombies able to survive hiding underneath trees right outside my base. And now with the sun about halfway overhead, I think we're going to go around and see if we can find another sheep so we can make ourselves a bed. I'm also going to kill all the other animals that I see on the way because I'm going to need food until I can give myself some kind of better food source set up. You should take the pigs and breed them. Yes, do I have any potatoes? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. I spy a sheep. Yes. Come here, sheep, and die. Extra death. Yes. Yes. Good. Now, I can make myself a bed to sleep in. That is very good news. We have ourselves some mountains over here. Interesting. And dark oak forest, apparently. And a very long drop that we're not going to take. That would be bad news for our series. It now is nighttime again. But fortunately, I now have a bed, so I can just go to sleep. Anyway, even though I can now set it automatically to daytime, what I'm going to do I think for the next hour, I'm going to head down into the mines, finish the shaft down to Y11, and start branch mining. So, I shall be back in 1 hour. Well, during this 1 hour mining time lapse, I just want to touch quickly on why exactly I'm doing this hardcore world. Well, of course, it's just the fact that, hey, I've got Java now. I can do this whole playing on hardcore stuff without having to use like add-ons or whatever. So, I figured I'd give it a shot. And since I'm playing hardcore, I might as well make a series on it. But with all that said, I'm not really sure where exactly this series is going to go. So, I mean, like, that is. I don't know if I've got any particular angles or whatever. If you have anything that in particular you want to see me do in this series, then do definitely let me know down below in the comments. But other than that, I'm planning just play on here till I end up dying, I guess. And 1 hour later, we are back with iron armor, many tools and stuff, and in this chest, all of these items. So, not amazing on the diamonds, but I did hear that since 117, diamonds don't spawn so often on Y11, they'll spawn lower down more often, so that might just be why, or just, bad luck, whatever. I mean, I think 4 diamonds in an hour isn't horrendously bad, especially because I spent probably at least half of that time just getting this staircase down to Y11 and exploring random caves that I found and stuff. But yeah, we haven't done too bad. We got a decent amount of just random resources and stuff, and if we do more mining, we'll definitely end up finding more diamonds in the future. But what I want to do right now is work on some kind of actual food source, because that is something that I'm really lacking on. Realistically, I'd like to get some kind of good old cow farm going, start eating steak, because, well, I love golden carrots, but I'm going to need villagers for that, and I'm not going around looking for villagers. So, cow farm is probably going to be what we're building, which means that we are going to need a bunch of wheats so we can breed up the cows, which means I need a lot of seeds, which means I need a bunch of grass. And while we wait for the wheats to start growing, I think we should work on this area here, which means we're going to need to do a lot of wood chopping, and I think we're going to use many dark oaks. Yes, I like dark oaks woods. I should probably also expand this place so I can actually build down here, to just possibly might be a good idea. Well, the wheat seems to be coming along nicely, so that's very good. Soon we can go out and start pulling in some cows. Well, from the outside, not much has changed, except like the trees are gone from up there. But if we head on inside, you see, I have done a little bit of work. So I, didn't really know what I was doing. I just cut a bunch of wood, started placing it down, and then ended up in this, I guess, hobbit hole-ish kind of look, but I don't know. I was just placing blocks, man. I don't know what I was building. I was just, I was just building and doing lots of stripping woods and randomness. So we got this area up here, which is just like a general entrance room. I fit our 4 furnaces up here, so if we need to smelt things, we can right here. This goes down to the mine, and then a clock up here, so I don't go, hey, oh, it's nighttime, I should head back in. And then I'm trying to make things fit in better, so like crafting tables, I'm going to try and hide them, like to have them accessible just about everywhere, but kind of hidden. So like this one right here, it's a craft table, but yeah, it's pretty well hidden. Just kind of blends in right there, but I can use that whenever I need to. Down here, I haven't figured out a good place to fit them, but I need crafting tables in here, because when I'm building in this area, I keep having to run up there or underneath here. So, anyway, moving down from here, we go down to this room, which is just kind of a intersection room. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in here, but it just kind of works to split off into 3 different rooms. Over here we have the bedroom, which this room looks very chocolate, I guess, because you got dark chocolate, you got light chocolate, and I don't know why, but this room, every time I look in here, I just think of like a candy bar. Kind of drives me crazy. We got our 2 beds down over here, and then in here, yeah, this room's gonna be storage. So again, like I'm just trying to make everything kind of, you know, blend in, made it seem like, this would actually be a place where people would store stuff, It's just kind of small and cramped. You got storage just kind of all over the place, tucked into the walls and everything. So I kind of like the way this has turned out. It feels just kind of cozy down here. It's kind of cramped, it's kind of small, but it's warm and inviting, I think. And yeah, I like the way it's turned out. We've got room to expand this way, but I don't know what exactly I want to build over there. I'm trying to think of what else needs to go in a starter base over there, but in the meantime, I have gotten quite a bit of wheat. So I think we might head out. I bet more of it's probably grown up here. Yep, this place is growing pretty quickly. I think I'm gonna head out and see if I can find... It wouldn't be too bad to have some sheep, but I'm looking more for cows, for food. So, I'm going to need... Oh, hi guys. A couple pens, which I think I'm going to put down there in this area. I want some kind of path running up there, and then like a fence over here, a fence over there, maybe a bit of farmland, and then just kind of like, make this area a little bit nicer. Would you guys stop staring at me? It's bothering me. But I think first things first, it'd probably be best for me to just find the cows and find the sheep, bring them back here. So I'm gonna fall down holes apparently. I am going to head out looking for cows, looking for sheep. I will bring them back here. I will place them into pens, and I shall be right back. And now we have a small collection of sheep and a small collection of cows. And yes, all of this pen is forest biome. So probably will come back someday and all the sheep will be dead and there'll be a wolf in here. But it is what it is. I don't really need a lot from the sheep. I'm just sharing them every time they grow their wool now, just so I can have a decent collection of wool, and then if I need to in the future, I can go out anywhere else basically and start a new sheep farm. So yeah, I'm kind of fine with that. Cows are kind of the main priority. I'm just trying to breed these guys up so I can get a decent food source going. But what I think I'm going to do for right now, and I believe that if things turn out well, this will be time-lapse, I'm going to work on this area right out here. I want to make this area a little bit nicer, so I think we're going to start off with like a fence running off from around here over to probably like right there, so we'll probably have to get rid of this tree. We're going to get some paths in. We're going to, maybe get a bit of random wheat plantings all over the place. I don't really know, but I want to make this area look a little bit nicer so we can, I think, round off the episode after that. So, yeah, I shall get to work, and let me be right back. we go. I'm gonna be the first one to admit that I'm not exactly a pro at terraforming or doing beautification projects from outside. I mean, I'm not a pro at doing beautification projects, period, because I'm not that good at building. But, you know, anyway, moving on from me not being amazing at this game, I am actually pretty happy with what I got done here. So, we got the little wall in. It's not overly complicated. It's not, you know, super fancy or whatever, but it works. And the wall designs that I usually build that are fancy usually don't work very well, and I want an actual functional wall this time. So, you know, had to build just actual walls. And then we expanded the sheep pen. We expanded the cow pen. We are doing pretty good with bringing up the amount of cows. Soon we'll be able to do a bit of chop chop and get ourselves many food. We got ourselves a couple paths. We got like the main path, small path going over the sheep pen, small path going over to the cow pen, and from there up to the wheat farm. And then I don't have enough bones to do as much bone milling as I was going to. And, well, my composting doesn't produce a lot of bone meals right now because I'm not pulling, like, a ton of seeds out of that farm. So, I did kind of want it to be a little bit more overgrown, I guess. A little bit more, you know, filled with grass than it is right now. But it is fine as it is. But, seeing as it is turning night, we're going to head inside. It's nice in here. We're going to go over here, sleep in our bed. And with that, I think that's where just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode. I have no idea how long this episode is. I know that the beginning, well, most of the clips are very short, and it's like, yeah, like first very little bit up to like the end of the mining time lapse, like that's like 5 minutes. So this could be an extremely short video for all that I know. I may have done more rambling later on. That's totally possible. I have no idea what is true, so this may be a short episode, it may be a longer episode, I have no idea. But this is going to be the end of this episode. So I'm just going to say again, I've got no idea where the series is going. If you have any ideas what should happen with it, you know, if you think that, you know, I should go, you know, if you have any like particular goals you want me to do in hardcore or whatever, then let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm just kind of just gonna keep playing on here until I end up dying, because that's inevitable. But yeah, with that said, I would just like to say thank you all ever so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. So leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. And now from my wonderful little starter base, goodbye!